30 minutes. Okay. Forgot about that. June 27th. I had a dream of my ex. And I think it's just because he's been a topic of conversation. I was updating my cousin. And, was that my cousin? I think so. I know I talked about him yesterday. And the videos yesterday was when I realized that, you know, where his north node is, you know, and that he was being his authentic self, and I wasn't. 2 minutes. Okay. I was talking to my cousin about what I'm planning to do with these courses, and I was telling them the pull to teach, that I'm being pulled to teach versus doing therapy. So then they recommended, why don't I go and look into teaching at some place? So that I realized in that moment, I'm like, because I don't want people to tell me what to do. I don't want to abide by certain rules, right? Because to a certain degree, I'm bending some of these rules. And then I mentioned to them, I'm like, did I not tell you my story about how I became a therapist? And they're like, no. I was like, well, I wasn't supposed to be a therapist, one. And I wasn't supposed to be a therapist. So I didn't really study, like, allow the content to really, for me to be a professional, like, not a professional, but like an expert. That's the word, an expert. And I said, and I realized that I wasn't supposed to, because I'm somewhere in the middle. Like, I know enough to do my job well, but I'm not so rigid in that process where I'm not allowing anything else to come in, right? I'm not allowing anything else to, like, no, it has to look like this. And I'm not on the other side where I'm too, and I'm enough tutruish, right, to take in information. I'm enough tuturu, not enough, you know, I'm not rigid enough. I'm like somewhere in the middle, right, to be able to receive from both ways and mold and still, you know, put out, create something, right, somewhere in the middle, something balanced, that makes sense for the majority of the population, right? And those on the ends, right, who need things to be a little more rigid, or who are too, I don't know. I mean, this is just me thinking on a whim. But that's what I was saying about, I'm somewhere in the middle.
Hi, my name is Yubi, and in case you haven't figured it out, this footage is capturing my experience as I learn to navigate my personal spiritual awakening. I am learning that this experience is unique to each one of us, in whatever way we believe we are embracing living our truth. This just happens to be my journey. And despite me having a graduate degree and a license in clinical social work, this by no means is intended to replace any type of mental health advice. This is just me on a personal level, documenting my experience, shedding light on the truth that I am learning and discovering for myself, and really inviting you along for the ride. If by some magical chance you find this content to be helpful in any way, shape, or form, please click the like button, share the message, subscribe to my YouTube channel. I have an Instagram account, a personal one, and one specifically for this channel that you're more than welcome to check out. I'm an open book. I have also created t-shirt designs. I'm wearing my favorite one right now, which is the North Node design, but I have that and other things that you can look at inspired by this process and journey, and I have the link in the description box as well as in the about section of my YouTube channel. So you're more than welcome to check those items out. Any type of support is rate. Again, if you find this content really helpful or meaningful, sometimes when we take that step and be vulnerable, with showing what's inside our hearts and what's really our truth, we realize that we're much more connected than what we thought we were. And so I hope that as I'm living this experience, and that you find some type of truth for yourself, or find some type of ability to heal in some way just by relating, just by knowing that you're not alone. That really has been my goal with this process, not just being able to connect with others, but really for my own healing. It's definitely been a therapeutic experience and a very creative one for myself. So I thank you, and I wish you all the best, and we'll see what else comes next for me.